What is up, guys? Welcome back into the Millennial Profit. My name's Adam and I'm a full-time reseller. Today we've got a little bit of a different video. I've never hit this store before, but in my group Bread and Butter, Recon called out this sale at Academy Sports. I'm sure if you're from the South or anywhere that has those, you've heard of them. It's like a Dick's Sporting Goods for anyone that doesn't have them. We don't personally have them in Ohio, but over the past 2 weeks, I've been seeing members in the group absolutely cleaning cartfuls of stuff, bunch of $5 and $10 items. And I've been getting super jealous, so I really wanted to go. But I've also been swamped these last 2 weeks, so I really haven't had any time to go. So I'm in Ohio, and the nearest academy is in West Virginia. If you've seen some of my past videos, you know my dad and I like to travel and source at the same time. So I asked him on Friday, I was like, hey, you doing anything tomorrow? He was like, no. So I was like, do you want to go to West Virginia to go to this academy sale? And he's like, sure, I'm not doing anything. So we go to this first academy store. And it's pretty loaded. We both check out cartfuls of football gloves and lots of other stuff. I'm going to show you everything that I got later. Then we get on the map and we look and we're like, crap, just like 2.5, 3 hours over in Lexington, Kentucky, there's another store. And then an hour over from that in Louisville, there's 3 more stores. So it was still early in the day. We decided to make the trek over to Lexington, Kentucky. And then from there we could decide, because we could just shoot up 71 if it wasn't any good. But it was pretty solid, and we found a ton of stuff at that Lexington one, so we just kept on going, and we rolled on to Louisville and hit the 2 in Louisville, and then actually the one north of Louisville was in Indiana. So we ended up hitting 4 states in one day just for 4 stores, and I know a lot of people may call us crazy for that, but it was an absolute blast. And I wish we would have done it sooner in this sale, because some of these deals were absolutely crazy and the clearance was just all over the store. So basically in this sale, everything was supposed to ring up 75% off of the clearance price, as the signs in the store indicate. But they were promoting online that they had a lot of $4.97 and $9.97 things. So actually all the shoes were ringing up $9.97 no matter what the price was. All of the clearance shoes were ringing up $9.97. And then it seemed like anything that was under $30 was ringing up like $5. It was weird, but basically we just filled cartfuls of stuff and went over to the scanners and just scanned, and you could see exactly what everything was. But most of the stuff was ringing up $5 and $10, so it was absolutely crazy. And a lot of it would have been good at just 75% off of that price. So without further ado, I'll show you guys everything that I picked up. All right, here's everything I picked up. It was a mess a couple minutes ago. I kind of just condensed it all, but let's just dive right in. First off, we've got some of these West Virginia beanies, 47 brand. These were $5 each. Should be an easy $20. Now, these probably aren't going to sell till next winter, but you know I'm one that likes to hold that longer term inventory, especially on something I can sell more than once. Then up here, we have this really nice Wolverine jacket. That's a really good brand. I've sold a lot of their boots. It was not $49.97. It was $10. Like I said, a lot of this stuff just rang up $5 and $10. This was something that I scanned in the store, and it rang up $10, so checked it out. Comps are anywhere between like $40 and $50 on that. Under that, this entire MP bag is full of Kentucky beanies, 47 brand, all super nice. Again, $20 a pop. These are some great volume plays. I think I only have like 5 different kinds of these. So these are going to be really good come next football season. Then before we get to the shoes, let's get into one of the biggest finds, which were these gloves. A lot of these were ringing up 75% off of that price, if not lower. Like a lot of these ran up like $5. At most, they were like $8, usually around like 6 or 7. But these Under Armours should be an easy $25 come football season. We got a bunch of different colors of those. Got some blue ones there. These Adidas ones. Oh, these aren't the Adidas. These Adidas ones right here. I've already sold a bunch of these that I got from eBay. These go for $35 all day long, and I think these were $7. Then we got a pair of Nikes here. Obviously, Nikes for under $10. You can't beat that. So 75% off of that price. And then there's a pair that they left the tag on that I found. These Super Bads. Luckily, I know people at Lids, so I'll get that taken off. These Super Bads, though, are always super good. They're not super bad, but anytime you can find these Super Bads, like I found these at Burlington and Ross before, too. Got this little like texture thing on the outside. Those are always absolute money. So this was one of our best finds. We found a few pairs of these at every store. As you probably saw in the B-roll, there were a lot of these. Is that another pair? Yeah, so we got more Nikes under there. Tons and tons of gloves. That was the best find because those are easy ships and easy to store. Although I may have to argue these are the best find because, like I said on the shoes, these did not ring up 75% off. All the shoes were ringing up $10, any of the clearance shoes. So these were all $10. All these shoes here rang up $9.97. That's absolutely crazy. We got these soccer cleats here that sell all day long for between like 50 and 60 bucks. Then more $10 cleats. Cannot beat these. Some of these aren't even in the right boxes. Football season is almost here, and these sell all day long for over like 50 bucks. Oh, I didn't even know about these. Oh, these are definitely not in the right box. What box are these? Some just like random box. More football cleats. Easy money on those. Same type of thing here. These look like slightly different, but again, come on, 10 bucks. The retail on these things is like super high. Then the retail on these things is crazy. Look, they were on sale for $104.97. These things are tanked pretty bad though. They're still selling for like 40, 50 bucks, but I'm thinking come football season, they'll go even more. I just think a lot of people found them in this sale. So I'm probably gonna wait a little bit to list those. Even if I sold them at 40 bucks, like that's fine. Like that's exactly what I'm doing with these, but this is more of a volume play. And these things don't weigh anything. Like these are women's, so they're probably under a pound if I throw these in a padded mailer. So that's really why I went in on these. As you can see, I got a bunch of those. They're all stacked up. But yeah, $10 to $40 on each of these, and they should sell pretty quick. These ones though, the New Balances, those should be even better. These things are like falling all over because of all these half boxes. These are all New Balances here. These go all day long for, I think they were $50 or $60. Again, $10, easy money. And cleats sell like crazy in season. And then we got one last pair of Pumas here. These are pretty nice, and I think these went for a little more than the other ones. These were also men's, unlike the other ones. But again, I don't really mind getting the smaller sizes in the men's because you can sell them to women and you can sell them to kids. Like cleats are one of the things that you can sell a lot of the smaller sizes because a lot of kids play sports. Oh, I almost forgot. I also picked up these ping pong paddles. Stiga, which if you've ever heard of them, that's like the ping pong paddle brand. These were $3 each. They sell for like $25 a pop. We got what, like 12 of them? Crazy find. So that is the haul. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, hitting a store that I've never hit before. That was pretty fun. Did we find the most stuff? No, I could have found a lot more on those earlier days, but I just didn't have time to go. And my dad and I were just like, hey, let's drive to this first one. And we ended up just kept going and hit 4 in 4 states. So it was a pretty good time and not really planned. And some people may call us crazy for hitting 4 states for 4 different stores, especially when the haul isn't like absolutely huge. But again, it's something my dad and I enjoy. We go on vacations, we go watch Cowboys games, and we end up sourcing half the time because it's just something that we enjoy. The hunt is just in our blood, and we just really enjoy it, and we enjoy doing it together. So I'm just super grateful to have him and have someone that loves doing that with me. So that'll about wrap it up. If you're interested in my group Bread and Butter, you can check that out. First link in the description. There's money to be made everywhere, guys. Let's go get it. Thank you for watching The Millennial Prophet.